When families are investing so much in their child's education, I have to say, as a college admissions consultant who's been doing this for over 10 years, his books are really, I would say, the best books to read on the admissions process to really get a full feel of what is actually happening behind the admissions curtain. One of the things I want to dig into, and for everyone listening, we're going to be digging into different topics around admissions, access, trends, finding your passion in the process and what that looks like, plus the cost and merit and affordability, and so much more. So I'm curious your perspective as we're seeing this shift from the typical feeder schools. How are high achieving students from places like, let's say, San Francisco, New Jersey, Houston, or Northern Virginia kind of approaching this reality? Are they possibly being penalized by going to these top feeder schools or these top private schools?
Well, first of all, no one's penalized for going to a great high school, and I point that out in the book. I want to remind parents that the point of high school is not to get into college. The point
Agreed.
of high school is 4 years of incredible education and maturation and learning about yourself and learning about the topics in high school. And the better high school you go to, that's going to pay off throughout life. It's not just about getting into college. So I think that's the most important thing to remember. I also think that if you were a strong student anywhere at a school that you would want to go to anyway, because again, if you're a strong student, you're going to want to go to a good high school. And so whether you're in Northern Virginia or you're in Boston or you're in New York or you're in San Francisco, you're going to kind of be treated the same by the college admissions offices. And that's why I think it's critically important to not necessarily downplay your possibilities, not necessarily to think, well, I shouldn't apply there because there's too much competition, or I might not get in because of this high school I go to. But to have a backup plan, to have a plan B, to have a wider lens on the schools that you're applying to. So don't give up on your aspirational choices, but have, and this is really the point of the book, have a broader set of choices available to you so that when decision time comes, and you don't get into that first choice school, you have other choices available to you. And I think that's where parents and students sometimes get upset. Well, like I go to this great school and thus I can't get into Harvard. Well, a lot of kids didn't get into Harvard, but many of them have a plan B, and that's what you need.